Hey friends, welcome to our math lesson today here on Flipgrid. So for the last couple of days, we've been counting. We've been using different ways to count. We've been using our fingers to count. We've been counting some objects where you got moved into the tree. And then we also talked about how many people were in our family yesterday, and we used our fingers to count. So today we're going to count another way, but I'm going to show you a special way that we're going to count this time. So today I went outside and I saw a lot of things, and so I thought it would be a good idea for me to use a tally mark, which is a line, to represent how many things that I saw. So I saw birds, I saw cars, and then I live in a neighborhood, so I saw neighbors as well. So I made a tally list of how many of each thing I saw. So here for birds, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lines. So I saw 5 birds. Then for cars, I counted how many cars I saw too while I was outside. And I counted 1, 2, 3, 4. I counted 4 cars. So I did 4 lines. And then for my neighbors, I have neighbors and they always walk their dogs together. And I saw 2 of them. 1, 2. So I saw 2 neighbors. So your activity that you're going to do today is you're going to go outside, and I want you to go look for some of the things that I looked for. I want you to look for birds, cars, and neighbors. Neighbors are people that live in your area. They might live in your apartment complex, or if you have a house in the neighborhood, they might live there too. And you're going to make tally marks. But really quickly before we go, I want to show you how you make tally marks. So tally marks are really simple once you learn. And with tally marks, they're kind of like counting. So just like how we count on our finger, you can make a line every time you count. I'm going to count to 4. So I'm going to use a tally mark and make 4 marks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I did 4 lines for the number 4. Now, if I wanted to count to 6, I'll show you how we do that. So we'll do our lines. We're going to count again. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. See how I'm doing a line for each counting number? 4. But when you get to 5, 5 is so special. You have to buckle up your lines. So when you buckle them up, you're going to take number 5 and buckle them up. So this will be 5. And it's going to look really interesting. It's going to look like this. When you see 4 lines and another line over it, that makes 5. And remember, we're counting to 6. So let's just double check, make sure we have our 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to add one more tally mark to make 6. Then you start over. And then if you found 7, you would add another one, just like that. So tally marks are lines that we use to help us count. Just like we use our fingers to help us count, you can use tally marks. So that's your job today. You're going to go outside. You're going to count how many of birds, cars, and neighbors you see, and you're going to use tally marks to count them. And I want you to tell me about it in your video. A grown-up is welcome to help you if you need help, and I will see you in your video responses. Bye, everybody.